There is a Christmas display on the North Shore lighting up on social media. And if you're a WWL fan, you might just recognize who's behind it. Our Rachel Hanley joining us now from Holden, just west of Hammond, to show us the magic. Hey there, Rachel.
Hey, yeah, magic is right. This is really incredible because this is about 15 minutes from Hammond. You're driving here, it's pretty dark, it's pretty quiet, and then all of a sudden you come upon this. This is Ginger Winter Wonderland, as they have named it. Right now you are looking at, I kid you not, 750,000 individual lights. These lines take they say about 67 hours to lay down every year, starting right after Thanksgiving. On top of that, there's also these wooden cutouts. There's all kinds of light displays. There are inflatables. It is just an absolutely amazing display of hard work here. The way it works is people can drive off of the main road and onto this driveway, and then there's an exit along the side where people can leave donations for charity and letters for Santa. Now, we say you might recognize the man behind this because it is Mike Lester, the Saints fan who is now known as Big Red forever. He has season tickets for Saints games that are right behind the scoreboard. And he found out last year that during reviews of game footage, Drew Brees had seen him and his family every year that Drew Brees played on the Saints and had noticed him. He had watched his family grow, and he said during a speech one time, "We nicknamed him Big Red. I would love to meet him someday." And last year, Meg Ferris, being Meg Ferris, it made her magic happen on this and made it so that Mike could meet Drew Brees. And we've got the man himself right here, Mike Lester, and his family. This is MJ, Alexis, and Jessica. Y'all, this is really incredible.
Thank you.
You say it takes 67 hours to do this. When do you first start putting together these decorations?
Well, 67 hours is just what we consider outside, is the only thing we count. So 67 hours starts in September, right when football season starts, and we start going from there. But as far as the actual handmade decorations, that starts in the summertime. Or actually that starts right about now. We start making a list of trying to figure out what we're going to do next year. So like next year, we already starting going, all right, well, Pac-Man was popular. We saw it in the Macy's Day Parade. Let's bring Pac-Man out. So we try to figure out what characters people are looking for. And over the summer, we start drawing, painting, cutting out. And it's I'm not going to say it's a year process, but maybe a 9-month process.
Pretty close to it, it sounds like.
Right.
And how long have you been doing this? How did you even get your start with this?
I started this probably in '93 in high school. It was a love for Christmas, a love to bring joy to people's faces. When I first started it, I was using little sheets of plywood, and I would cut them out and paint them and use a lot of motorized things. And then as I've gotten older, you know, you're like, hey, how many hours do you have? I don't have time to tinker with the motorized stuff, but I still do the cutting out and the painting, which of course my son and my daughter, and they've actually joined in now, and they have a little bit of artistic with it as well. So it's one of those things hopefully to pass down to them. But '93 is about when I started.
And just in the time that we've been standing here, we've already seen a few cars pass by. Do you have any kind of guess as to how many people come down your driveway every year?
Thousands. I mean, literally thousands. I know on busy nights when Santa's here or the Grinch, you know, we've had traffic backed up for 45 minutes waiting to get in to see Santa. So on nights like that, we'll have 500-600 cars come through. So like I said, that's the thousands. We've never gotten out here. People have told us we need to put a little meter up front to count how many cars. I couldn't imagine. Like I said, they come from all over Shreveport, Mississippi. They come far distances to come here, and it just makes me, what's that? Rain, fog, it doesn't matter, they're coming through. That kind of brings me joy as well to know so many people come from such a far distance. That's what makes the 67 hours worth it. Like, people are like, oh, 67 hours, which this year was 67. We dropped the time down where it had been averaging about 97 to 100 hours. And we kind of figured some things out. The kids are helping out more, so we were able to bring those hours down, the whole 6-7, you know. So, but it's all worth it. It's all worth it when you see the joy that it brings to these people's, the joy in the kids' eyes, and to travel such a far distance. And that's just a little bit of time to bring so much joy to so many people.
I can see how it brings so many people so joy. This really is something special. And Mike told us earlier that you have until December 30th to come out and see it. They start taking the decorations down on December 31st. Merry Christmas from Holden. Mike, we're going to send it back to you.
Still got some time to get out there and check it out. Rachel, thank you.